Hello everyone, and welcome back to One Take Adventures. Today we're here visiting the final resting place of a man whose gentle voice and positive outlook and encouragement inspired millions of people around the world. Up ahead of me, you'll see the final resting place of Bob Ross, an artist, television personality, a veteran, and a teacher who showed us that mistakes don't have to be mistakes at all. They can become something beautiful. This is the final resting place of Bob Ross. You can see he gets lots of visitors. Bob Ross was born Robert Norman Ross on October 29th, 1942 in Daytona, Florida. He grew up in Orlando and spent much of his youth exploring the natural beauty of Florida. As a child, he developed a love for animals and the outdoors, interests that would later influence many of his landscapes he painted. One lesser known fact about Bob Ross is that he lost part of his index finger as a young man while working with his father as a carpenter. If you ever notice that his left hand is hidden while painting on television. Before becoming one of the most recognizable artists in the world, Ross served in the United States Air Force. He spent 20 years in the military and eventually reached the rank of Master Sergeant. Much of the time was spent in Alaska, where he first became captivated by the snow-covered mountains and forests and landscapes that would later become the signature scenes in his paintings. Ironically, Ross often said that his role in the military required him to be demanding and authoritative. He frequently had to tell people what to do, inspect their work, and maintain strict discipline. After leaving the Air Force, he decided he never wanted to raise his voice again. The calm and encouraging personality that viewers come to know wasn't just part of his television persona. It reflected a conscious choice about how he wanted to live his life. While in Alaska, Ross discovered a painting technique known as wet on wet, which allowed artists to complete an entire landscape in a relatively short amount of time. He studied the method, refined it, and eventually began teaching others. In 1983, The Joy of Painting debuted on public television. What followed was something few could have predicted. For more than a decade, viewers turned in to watch Ross transform the canvases into peaceful landscapes filled with mountains, lakes, forests, and clouds. But the paintings were only part of the appeal. People are drawn to Bob Ross because of the way he spoke. He encouraged viewers to believe in themselves. He reminded people that there were no mistakes, only happy accidents. He taught that creativity wasn't reserved for experts or professionals. It was available to everyone willing to try. His message reached far beyond art. For many people, Bob Ross became a source of comfort during difficult times. His calm voice and optimistic outlook helped viewers slow down and relax and appreciate simple moments. Away from the camera, Ross was known for his generosity and kindness. Many of the people that met him described him as being the same person in real life as he appeared on television. He took time for fans, supported a bunch of charitable causes, and genuinely wanted people to discover confidence through creativity. Sadly, Bob Ross would pass away on July 4th, 1995, at the age of 52, yet his influence has only continued to grow. Decades after his death, new generations continue to discover the joy of painting. His lessons remain available, his artwork continues to inspire, and his philosophy of patience, positivity, and creativity still resonates with millions of people around the world. It is crazy to be here to think about how many people Bob Ross here impacted. He's one of those few people that only positively influence people. In today's society, I think he has grown even more popular because he had something that seems to be hard to find these days, and that's kindness. He reminded us that it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to learn, and it's okay to create something imperfect and still find the beauty in it. As we leave here today, maybe we can carry a little message from Bob Ross with us, and that's to be patient with ourselves, to look for the good in difficult situations, and to remember that sometimes life's greatest moments come from us, from what Bob Ross called happy accidents. I appreciate you taking the time to visit Bob Ross here with me today, and it's obvious that he is definitely not forgotten. And if you ever want to come in here and try to locate him, just take it. It's fairly simple to find because there's so many gifts that's left on his headstone. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all the kindness you brought in the world. Until next time.